The Steducentre Grade 5 A&A Exam Review English Home Language Part 1. I am sure you have all heard the birds singing in the early morning before the sun rises. Almost all of these songs are sweet and tuneful, but one bird, the rooster, makes a loud and harsh sound. The ear-splitting noise sounds as if the rooster is angry. He is very angry because he was cheated by the dragon. Long, long ago, roosters also sang beautiful songs. They were happy birds because they had magnificent feathers of many rich colors and fine horns. These horns were on the sides of their heads. One day, a dragon flew over the farmyard and saw a beautiful rooster. He was very jealous of the rooster's horns. He thought that he needed a pair of good horns to make him handsome. "Lend me your horns," said the dragon. "I am off to pay my respects to the dragon gods, and I must look my best. Horns are just what I need." "How do I know that you will bring back my horns?" asked the rooster. "You can trust me," said the dragon. "I will show you my witness." "Yes, you can trust him," said a little worm that was standing nearby. And so the dragon took the rooster's horns. He never came back. Never. The rooster was furious. The next morning he got up early. He poked about in the yard until he found the worm and swallowed him whole. Then he started shouting, "Cock-a-doodle-doo, I'm coming to get you." It was hopeless. The rooster has not given up yet, and you still can hear that loud, harsh shout of his, "Cock-a-doodle-doo, I'm coming to get you." Question 1. What is the story about? Is it about A, the rooster and the dragon, B, the dragon and the bird, C, the rooster and the bird, D, the worm and the dragon? Question 2. Which one of the following would best describe the dragon? A, pleasant, B, handsome, C, dishonest, or D, reliable? Question 3. How do you think the rooster felt when the dragon did not return? Was he A, angry, B, happy, C, excited, or D, lonely? Question 4. Where did the dragon see the rooster? Was it A, on the mountain, B, in the farmyard, C, at the zoo, or D, in the field? Question 5. Why did the dragon want to borrow the rooster's horns? A, he wanted to look his best, B, he wanted to be colorful, C, he wanted to be strong, or D, he wanted to look cute? And question 6. Why was the rooster so furious? Question 1. What is the story about? A, the rooster and the dragon. Question 2. Which one of the following would best describe the dragon? C, dishonest. Question 3. How do you think the rooster felt when the dragon did not return? The answer is A, he was angry. 4. Where did the dragon see the rooster? The answer is B, in the farmyard. Question 5. Why did the dragon want to borrow the rooster's horns? The answer is A, he wanted to look his best. Why was the rooster so furious? Well, it was because the dragon lied to him and did not bring back his horns. Question 7.1. Complete the sentence for the given cause. Cause: the rooster lent his horns to the dragon. Effect: the dragon wanted to look. 7.2. Fill in the missing word for the given effect. Cause: roosters had what feathers? Effect: roosters used to be very happy birds. Cause: the rooster lent his horns to the dragon. Effect: the dragon wanted to look handsome. 7.2. Roosters had magnificent and colorful feathers. Effect: roosters used to be very happy birds. The cupboard was closed and the children had gone. There were only the stars in the sky looking on. When up jumped the toys and peeped out at the sky, for they were always awake when there's nobody by. The children were far away saying their prayers, so the toys lightly stole down the shadowy stairs. And each said to the other, "We'll be off, you and I, for the toys, they can speak when there's nobody by." So off to the city they went, two and two, to see if perchance any good they could do, to cheer the poor child whose lives are so sad, for the toys always try to make everyone glad. What would you say is the best title for this poem? A. Joys that children bring. B. Sorrow that children bring. C. Joy that toys bring. D. Sorrow that toys bring. Question 9.1. Jaslyn was as happy as a toy, lark, child when she received her toy. The poem talks about toys that can speak. 9.2. Speak is an example of what? A metaphor, a simile, or personification. 10.1. How would you feel if your toys could talk? 10.2. Give a reason for your answer. 11.1. Choose the correct words from the poem that rhymes with stairs, and 11.2, sad. When you take a non-human thing, like the filthy pig, and add a human action or feeling, smirked in delight, you will have personification. Personification is giving human qualities to animals or objects. For example, the trees dance back and forth in the wind. A simile is a comparison of two things using words like or as sweet as pie, colorful like crayons. A metaphor is a comparison in which one thing is said to be another. For example, she is a walking dictionary. An idiom is an expression that means something different than the words they say. The best title for the story would be Joy That Toys Bring. Question 8. In question 9.1, the answer is that Jaslyn was as happy as a lark. A lark is something that is done for fun, especially something mischievous or daring. It's an amusing adventure or escapade. 9.2. Speak is an example of personification. 10.1. How would you feel if your toys could talk? Here it is your opinion. You could be scared, excited, nervous, happy, or glad. But you need to be able to give a reason for your answer. Why would you be excited? Because you now know what your toys are thinking. And the words that rhyme with stairs are prayers, and the word that rhymes with sad is glad. Natalie du Toit, a talented swimmer, was born on the 29th of January 1984 in Cape Town. Her father, David, is a foreman, and her mother, Deirdre, is a receptionist. Her nickname at home is Noodle. She started competing at the age of 14 in the 1998 Commonwealth Games in Kuala Lumpur. In 2001, she was involved in an accident and her left leg was amputated at the knee. This loss did not dampen her spirits. In 2004, Natalie du Toit bagged 5 gold medals and 1 silver medal in the Paralympics held in Athens. In the same year, she was nominated for the Lawrence World Sportsperson of the Year. She was selected by her country's Olympic Committee to carry their flag at the 2008 Summer Olympics opening ceremony, making her the first disabled athlete to have this honor in an able-bodied Olympics. Natalie du Toit regularly participates in the annual cold water race from Robben Island to Bloubergstrand in order to raise funds for the assistance of the underprivileged. She is also associated with the Cancer Association in Cape Town and is involved in the noble work of helping the sick. That makes her a winner. Natalie du Toit speaks on motivational topics in her spare time, which complements her courageous attitude towards life. What lesson can you learn from the above text? A. Losing a leg in swimming ends one's career. B. Anything is possible through hard work. C. Sports is for normal people only. D. Physically challenged people are poor in sport. Question 13. What is Natalie's nickname at home? Is it A. Seal, B. Dolphin, C. Noodle, or D. Flipper? Question 14. What injury did Natalie du Toit suffer from after an accident in 2001? Question 15. How do you think she felt after she had won all her medals? The lesson that we learn from the above text is that anything is possible through hard work. Natalie's nickname at home is Noodle, which is C. And question 14, the injury that Natalie du Toit suffered from was that her leg was amputated at the knee. In question 15, how do you think she felt after she won all the medals? She was excited and happy, positive and satisfied. Any answer would be acceptable that depicts a feeling of excitement. Mrs. du Toit always makes Natalie's favorite food, macaroni and cheese. The recipe for macaroni and cheese. Boil 250 grams macaroni and drain. Make a white sauce. Slice some tomatoes and grate some cheese. Put macaroni into a dish. Cover with sliced tomatoes and white sauce. Sprinkle grated cheese over and bake in the oven for 30 minutes. Put the following instructions of Mrs. du Toit's macaroni and cheese recipe in the correct order in which it took place in the above text. Write numbers 1 to 4 in the box to show the correct order. So your instructions: make a white sauce, slice tomatoes and grate some cheese, sprinkle with cheese and bake for 30 minutes, and boil 250 grams macaroni. The correct order is boil 250 grams macaroni, make a white sauce, slice tomatoes and grate some cheese, and sprinkle with cheese and bake for 30 minutes. Rewrite the following sentence from the present tense to the future tense. Natalie works hard to be successful. 17.2. Rewrite the following sentence from the past tense to the future tense. I enjoyed watching the Paralympics. The simple past tense. The definition. Simple past tense is used to indicate those actions which began in the past time and also got over in the past time. Your definition of your simple present tense is used to say general statements of fact and express habitual and everyday activities. Your simple future tense will have the subject plus will plus the first form of the verb. For an unplanned future action, example, winter will come soon. For offering, asking for a request, promising, ordering, or threatening, for example, I'm afraid we will get wet. For unpreventable actions in the future, for example, we will come soon. With additional time and purpose clauses, for example, when I arrive at home, I will call you. For thoughts, predictions, assumptions, sureness, fears, and about the future, for example, I promise I won't tell this to anyone. For actions decided at the moment of speech, for example, I have a headache, I'll take medicine. Natalie works hard to be successful, which is the present tense, will be. Natalie will work hard to be successful in the future tense. I enjoyed watching the Paralympics in the past tense. To get to the future tense, it's I shall enjoy watching the Paralympics. Join the following two sentences into one good sentence. Do not use the conjunction and. Natalie swims in the cold water race. Full stop. Natalie wants to help the underprivileged. When looking at conjunctions, you can use fanboys to remember them. F is for, which means because. I have to find a new job for I am unemployed. And means in addition to. Please calm down, let's wait and see. Nor means and not. Neither my parents nor my friends supported me. But means however. I have got a home, but I haven't got a car. Or means either. Does Clark have any brothers or sisters? Yet means but. He says nice words, yet you don't trust him. So means therefore. My daughter is very smart, so everybody likes her. Question 18. Join the following two sentences into one good sentence. Do not use the conjunction and. Natalie swims in the cold water race. Natalie wants to help the underprivileged. The answer is Natalie swims in the cold water race because she wants to help the underprivileged.